know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't wanna go home right now. And all I could taste is this moment, and all I can breathe is your light. And sooner or later it's over. I just don't wanna miss you tonight.
I was born in Seoul, Korea, and I spent the first of my 5 years of childhood there. I graduated from only preschool in Korea before moving to America. And now, a new chapter of my life was just starting. I spent the rest of my young childhood there in America and started to live out my teenage years. I lived in San Jose, California for about 4 years, Irvine, California for about 3 years, and Scottsdale, Arizona for about 2 years. After that, I attended a boarding school in Canada for a year, meeting a whole new variety of people there from all over the world, particularly Korea, my hometown. In America, I was able to try things that I wouldn't have been able to in Korea due to the culture difference. I was able to try dancing, surfing, golfing, and many others, while if I was in Korea, all I would have been able to do was just study, study, and study. Basically, by living in America, I expressed the American culture by speaking it, eating it, wearing it, living it. Yet at home, I would express my Korean culture by doing the same. Living abroad has changed my culture a lot, yet so little. Growing up in a Korean family has helped me to grow up in my ancestors' culture, yet living abroad in America has also made me grow up in a totally different one. When I first went to America at the age of 5, I was terrified. I mean, people around me were speaking a different language, eating different kinds of food, behaving differently, looked differently. Although it took me a while to get used to all the changes, I got over it soon enough. Even though we lived in a different country, my mom would tell me that you are Korean, so you have to know how to speak it and sort of know how the culture works. So even though we were in America, I ate Korean food and grew up with both the American culture and the Korean culture around me. When I first came back to Korea, I was so overwhelmed with the amount of people everywhere. The high buildings everywhere, the cars that don't give people a second look, the use of too much technology everywhere, the pushing and bumping of people on the streets and other places, the kids all going to Hagwons till late midnight, the expensive prices of everything. It was just all so suffocating. But now, I realize that they're all just trying to survive another day in the small country we all call home. If there's one thing I have learned from Korean culture, it is to be respectful of your elders. Unlike America, where you speak the same way to your teachers the way you do your friends, somewhat, Korea is very different. But even though this is something I admire of the Korean culture, it is also the exact thing I think the Koreans should somehow change. I admire respecting the elders, but I hate the fact that you have to just hand out the respect when they didn't even earn it, even to people just a few years older than us. All in all, I wouldn't be the same person if I didn't have the two cultures in my life. Legally, I am Korean, but spiritually, I feel that I am both. The two cultures have shaped me into who I am today.